like you were struggling with a very specific thyroid condition. So like, if you don't mind just running me through that, like what we were able to do when like, you know, the doctors like couldn't.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with hypothyroid, and basically it's just lethargic, tired, run down. I reached out to you and we started talking about maybe it's not the workouts, maybe it's not just the food, maybe it's more hormone related. And we got into that deep dive down the whole thyroid issue. A lot of doctors just didn't seem to understand what you explained to me. So like when I would go to the doctors, they all wanted to prescribe me T4. And when I was on the T4, it made it worse. I just like you didn't even want to work out. It was so exhausting. I was gaining weight. I wasn't myself. And after speaking to you, you kind of told me some of the things that I could tell the doctor to kind of explain what was going on more with my body than I even understood. And eventually I was put on T3. So once I got on the T3, within like a week of being on it, just all of a sudden my energy came back. I'm starting to work out. I'm getting through my cardio, which was great. I'm lifting heavier. I just felt like a strength I haven't had in years. And it's literally been years of going to doctors, and it's just continuously T4, 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 levothyroxine. And it's just confusing, you know, and you don't understand. Be able to speak to you and for you to be able to break that barrier and help me through it. It felt amazing. It feels nice to be myself again and to actually feel like I'm accomplishing something and there's not a brick wall in front of me anymore.
That's like the most amazing part about this, especially on like my side. I've seen so many people suffer with this. Like for you, I know it was 7 years of going through this, really thinking that there's no, you know, end game in sight. Like this is just it. This is where my body is because I'm like, you know, in my 40s. I have no hope left, right? And you know, like 5 minutes of me seeing your blood work, I was like, hey, I bet you your reverse T3 is high and it's blocking your T3 from being usable. They're giving you T4, which makes the problem worse. We need to correct this. Here's the questions to ask the doctor to see if they're actually knowledgeable or not. And eventually you found a doctor who like, you know, was a little bit more in the know when it came to this stuff. And ultimately you got the end result. That's why I'm such a believer in this process and in fitness coaching. People look at this like macros. This is honing in on every single problem that's going on in your life.